If I could sit down with every struggling scalp trader for just 5 minutes, I'll tell them all the same thing. You're not bad at scalping. Your approach is just too narrow. Most traders open the 5-minute chart and start looking for entries immediately. No context, no structure, just preying on some signal from a million different indicators. That's not a strategy, that's gambling. The traders who actually make money scalping do one thing differently, and trust me, it changes everything. Let me show you exactly what that one thing is. So this is what the average person doesn't get. Scalp trades don't fail because the 5-minute chart is useless. It fails because you're not trading with a map, and the solution is ridiculously simple. What you need to do is, before you even think about taking any trades, pull up the 4-hour chart, not to take trades on it, to set boundaries. So at the beginning of the day, you need to find the first candle on the 4-hour chart and draw a line at the high and a line at the low. 2 lines, and those are the boundaries or your range for the entire trading day. So I'm using TradingView here because their charts make it incredibly easy and clean to set up. The link will be down below. Now let's get into the good stuff. Those lines are not lines of support and resistance. Those lines are basically traps. When price breaks one of those levels and fails, traders get trapped, and the failure is what creates the momentum we make money on. So now you have your range identified, you then drop down to the 5-minute chart. This is where you're actually going to find your entries. The difference is now you have context. You have an idea of where the price is going to reverse. Without the entry rules, this is completely useless. So to find your entries, you're looking for one particular sequence of price movement. Price has to break outside your range on a 5-minute candle. The body of the candle has to close outside the range. The wicks do not count. And then you wait. Price then has to come back inside the range and close inside. And that's when you can take your entry. The reason why this works is when price breaks out of the range and comes back inside, it doesn't snap back randomly. It snaps back at the exact time the breakout has failed. So basically the 4-hour chart is telling you the range, but the 5-minute chart is telling you the timing. So if the price breaks out above the range and comes back inside the range, you're going to short. The entry goes at the close of that candle. The stop loss is at the high of the breakout candle. The take profit is twice the risk. And if the price breaks out below the range and comes back inside, you're going to go long. The entries at the close, the stop loss at the low, the take profit is twice the risk. That's a 2-to-1 ratio, which means all you need to do is win 4 out of every 10 trades to make money. But here's the thing the average trader tends to get wrong. What happens sometimes is that the breakout might be huge. If you place your stop based on the exact high or low, the risk might not be manageable. That's why you adjust. You find the closest key level and place your stop loss there instead. Your target still remains the same 2 times whatever that new risk is. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at a live example. I've got the 4-hour time frame right here. 2 lines, range high, range low. Now we've got our 5-minute time frame and we're looking for the setup. Price breaks through the high and comes back inside and closes inside the range. That's the signal. This is a short trade. We're going to sell at the close of this candle. Our stop loss point is going to be at the high of the breakout. Or in this case, we will put our stop loss at this key level. Our take profit is going to be at twice the risk. This means it's going to be at twice the amount that we risk. Look at that. Price goes down, it stays below our entry. This is exactly what we want to happen. Price just hit our take profit for a clean 2-hour winner. We risked 1 to make 2. We didn't guess the market. We didn't hope it would happen. We had a structure. The 4-hour time frame, which gave us our levels, and the 5-minute time frame, which gave us our entry point. We had a failed breakout, which gave us our edge. This is just one strategy that works. But if you liked how simple and rule-based this is, I've got more strategies just like it. I break down 5 more strategies that follow this same approach in this video. Click it on screen now.